Good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Or as, let's see, as Eric Thomas, E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, see, TGIM, thank God it's Monday. And I hope your Monday is getting you started off well to a good and fulfilled week. This is David Rajamo with Balancing Tribe, Body, Mind, and Spirit. So from the title, how you do anything is how you do. If you know this, you might have heard it. It's everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. The first time I heard this, I thought I knew where it was, and actually just went through and checked my notes to make sure, and yes, it was. It was at Eric Worre's GoPro Recruiting Mastery event in Las Vegas in 2013, and it was Donna Johnson. That's what I thought it was, and I just had to double check, and I was able to find out at least when it was. Now, the first time I heard this quote, actually, when I checked my notes, is one of the ones I actually circled and kind of starred by, like, note for her talk. That's one of the things that made an impact to me. And it's a quote that I both like and don't like very much. On one hand, if you do something well, it's like, cool, how you do anything is how you do everything. But on those things you don't do well, it's like, okay, that kind of sucks. How you do anything is how you do everything. And that's where it's kind of at, where I haven't found, well, it does kind of correlate in some aspects, and it's like, I don't like that, which I think is actually one of the benefits to it, is to make you stop and realize, and this means taking a hard look at yourself, which a lot of people do not like doing. They do not like to look at themselves, is to take a look, go down, do the deep hard truth, and realize, how do you do things in your life? Is how you show up at the gym or when you train exercise, how does that correlate to how you show up for your family? How you work in your business, how does that work when it comes to the way you work in your business? How does that compare to how you work when it comes to your health? How does it work when it comes to your spirituality? I remember dealing with Ula, Dave and Troy. Don't ask, I can't remember the last names, but Ula has 7 areas. See if I can, I should have looked these up before I got on here, but I didn't. So all F's: fitness, finance, field, faith, family, friends, and I think fun. And I remember them talking about there, you take one of those 7 areas and whatever ones you were really good at, use that to correlate and carry it over into the other ones where you have a struggle with. So that kind of reminded me about how you do anything, how you do everything. But yeah, I know for myself with Balancing the Tribe, I do work on all 3 areas. I make sure I work on all those spots. I work on my body, I work on my mind, spirit every day. And I've mentioned this before, but it doesn't have to take 30 minutes to an hour. Sometimes it's 5 minutes is all you need to work on those. But yeah, I don't necessarily work on them all the same. I'm always working my business, which is work my mind, work on the fitness area, spirituality, some aspects. Even with the mind, we're good with the analytical part of it. That's the part I kind of excel at. I like learning. I like going through that. It's the creative part, which I think is, which for me is part of it. I don't do very well. I haven't touched my guitar in a couple of years, which is my creativity. I don't necessarily like drawing. Poems, I've written some poetry before, but I really have to be motivated, which actually seems to usually be a female relationship I'm with. Normally seems to trigger it. But yeah, it's going to go through how you do anything is how you do everything. Let me know your comments. What is your take on that quote? Have you come across it before? Have you heard it before? And did it make some type of impact on you? For me, as I kind of mentioned through, it makes me stop and think that, yeah, there's some definitely areas I need to focus on and do a little more work on. And fitness is one of the easy ones for me. I can go out and do training. Or at least I should say it's usually easy for me. Yes, I have some challenges, absolutely. Nutrition, for the most part, I eat pretty healthy. But yeah, just trying to figure out how you do anything is how you do everything. Correlate that. Let me know your thoughts on that quote, your relationship to it, what's your experience with it, and let me know that. So have a wonderful time, and we'll catch you next time. Bouncing to you, and take care.